Greetings and salutations to you, ladies and gentlemen. Klo0ga welcomes you back to some more Grim Dawn Ultimate Update things. I lost the W off welcome, that was a bit weird. Anyway, we're here in the Den of the Lost. Did a couple of hours of live stream adventure goodness for you today. Link down below to that playlist in the description, as is always the case. What we mostly did was the Pine Barrens area and made it up to Homestead. We did all of Tyrant's Hold, and we did a little bit of what's the place called? Map. Give me map. This area, Rotting Croplands, we've done some of, and we're in Den of the Lost right now, which is kind of in the... you get to there through the Dermapteran lair where the Queen thing is, and we're going to do that thing together, as you can see. I haven't moved a muscle because I don't want to get attacked by these chubs over there. But summary from what happened. We are 81. As you can see, nearly level 82. We are flying through in terms of leveling. Quicker than I expected, that's for sure. A lot of the quest experience at this part of the game is very high. For example, saving Ulgrim and teleporting him to Homestead gave me like 64,000 experience or something like that, which was a lot. And then doing the Pine Barrens quest and all that sort of thing. So I think we'll reach level 85 before Ultimate Loghorian. I would expect anyways, but I don't know 100% if that's going to be the case. Nevertheless, whether we need to be level 85 or not, I'm not really sure. With the extra points, I've just been leveling up Blood of Dreeg. I'll put some more points in Doombolt. And I think that's it. Because, yeah, well, we only get 2 points per. So that's all I've done with levels since last time. In terms of gear, the only thing that's changed is a new set of Touch of the Ever-Living Grove, because it's got a better seed, similar to my Fiend Scale jacket from last time. There's my old set over there. So this has better health. I'll put them side by side. Hell, fancy pants. Oh yeah, I've got to go get the augment for it though. But notwithstanding that, the health is better. The health regen's better. The resistance is the same, but it's worth upgrading anyway. So there you go. I'm pretty sure, yeah, nothing else has changed. So I am still on the lookout for at least a new helm and possibly new rings, but nothing of note has cropped up. Devotion points, I got another one from the Tyrant's Hold area, nearly finished with the Dryad Constellation, and then we've only got 1 point left to go, which is kind of cool. This point that I just got cost a Rampage Relic, which was, I needed a Blood of Chthon. It was bloody expensive, man, but we got it anyway. And, and also, with regards to Devotion, I'll go back. On the advice of Dane the Legend, one of my followers on YouTube, I swapped Falcon Swoop and Rend between Grasping Vines and Devouring Swarm. So now Devouring Swarm is triggering Rend and Grasping Vines is triggering Falcon Swoop. Not a massive, huge difference, but still definitely a significant difference. Because Grasping Vines triggers things a lot more. Now the point that was made was that it's more worth having Falcon Swoop spam more, and you don't need to have Rend spamming as much. And so I take that point. Overall, it does seem to be an improvement, because Falcon Swoop does most definitely activate a lot more. So our raw damage is out there a lot more of the time, which is good. I mean, the negative to it in terms of... I was kind of using Entangling Vines and Grasping Vines as a sort of don't even have to be their damage source. It wasn't reliant on line of sight, because Rend would trigger, and Rend still does like nearly 4k bleeding damage per activation on everything it hits. So you don't need line of sight. You can just cast it over a wall or cast it and run away, and it would just wreck face anyways. Whereas now, using Entangling Vines with Falcon Swoop, obviously I need the line of sight for it to trigger. But more often than not, we do have the line of sight, so that negative is not massive, and we still manage to get by without too much fuss. Overall, I would say it is an improvement, but you can kind of take it or leave it. In my experience, it's still, even with the original setup, it still played really well. So there you go. I'm still working through it, still trying to decide if I like this better. So far, I do, and we'll keep trucking and see how it goes. Now, by the way, I brought us on camera here because we're fighting Gollus the Deep Dweller in Ultimate Mode, and he is a chump. He can be really painful to fight. He's got really high HP, man, and he's got Poison Shotgun attack, which is always fun. Did I lose him? No, he's just teleporting. Oh, sneaky some. Ah! He's probably gonna run away in a moment. Oh, that would have killed me. Oh, man. That was close. Hey, well, he's nearly dead. Can I... Oh. Haha. Occultist Goalless Ring of Spell Weaving. Fire, vitality damage, +1 to manipulate. No, never mind. Not worth it. Oh well. So we killed him. That was pretty easy, really. Most boss fights tend to be pretty easy now. Oh, our last devotion shrine's here, and I'm pretty sure this is a corrupted shrine too, so woohoo! I guess. As long as we don't die. We should be fine. We should be fine. Now we'll give the old map spin. So yeah, things are going really well. I was mentioning at some point of the stream today that the difficulty curve in terms of increase of damage through Ultimate doesn't seem to be that apparent, at least with this character that I'm using so far. The game is getting harder, but not... The comparison of like step up from area to area doesn't seem huge as compared to, say, through Veteran, the levels increase a lot more because you're increasing a lot more, so difficulty does seem to spike a lot more in certain ways. I mean, I'm basically as I'm going through each new area, I'm not feeling much more difficulty than the last area. Whether that just means this build is kind of a little OP at the moment, or whether it means that that's just how the difficulty curve is kind of working at the moment, I'm not really 100% sure. But yeah, things are cruising along fairly well. This build is still very solid. More than very solid. It's very cruisy so far. I'll be interested to see how it goes at the very end game because, as you can see, we're just chomping through stuff without too much fuss at all. Just kind of get all our spells out there and just let the bleeding damage ensue. I mean, if I'm not careful, you can get yourself killed fairly easily because we're not a super tanky build. We don't have a shield. We've got some healing spells, but we're not, off the chain in terms of, hey, I just did a thing. True devotion. Cool. I'm assuming that's because that was my 50th devotion point. Dawnguard Helm is worthless for us. So yeah, the build's still going really well, as long as you do sort of err on the side of caution when it comes to fighting mobs and stuff, because Stone Skin Girdle, it's not going to replace my Wild Blood Girdle. I think not, mate. Bloody hell. Cal of Mogdrogon. 52% physical damage, +2 to primal bond. It's a pet thing. Meh. I'll obviously learn it. Cool beans. So let's finish Dryad. Now the only thing we can bind it on is Doombolt. That's okay. How often will it trigger with Doombolt? 100% chance on attack. Oh hell yeah. That's awesome. Because Doombolt obviously you can only cast it often. Let's test it. Shaboom. There it goes. I didn't need healing right then, but whatever. What was I saying? So yeah, the build's going really well, in effect. As long as you are just a little more careful. Because we're not tanky, but we've got lots of healing spells and attack damage converted to health on our side. Now Dryad's Blessing will make it even better in that regard. Because it does decent healing. 3% plus 100 health restored. Not massive, but that'll level up. And the reduced poison and bleeding duration is also kind of nice. It was the best I could go for, given how I've spent my other devotion points. So it's got, that constellation has some resistances on it and other bits and pieces. So that should work out pretty well. And now I know I haven't done all of this map in here, but I'm bum rushing to the interesting points in this area. So we'll kill the Dermapteran Queen together, or at least try to, of course. We'll see how we go. And I still need to get the thingamabobs. What are they called? The pheromone glands from the two viziers, so we can open the door. And he's one of them? Or no, I thought I could see fire aura, but not the case. Doombolt for the heals. There's going to be more changes in 1.0.0.4, as recently mentioned as of the time of this recording anyway, on their Grim Misadventures, which indicates that devotion constellations bound to skills will be opening up. So, which is to say, you will have more options, more skills to be able to bind to your devotions, which is really cool. It should hopefully open up a lot more possibilities. It'll be interesting to see the impact that has on the game. I'm given to understand based on, I think I actually said it explicitly. What am I talking about? That they were worried about balance when it came to being able to link certain skills to certain devotions, but after, I guess, observing how it's all working, they're less concerned about that. Overall, I'm really pleased to hear that, personally, because in some ways it can feel kind of restrictive. I've been working on this other build, but basically working with the Raise the Dead skill from the Revenant Devotion constellation. And it's a real bummer because you would think that's most suited to a pet build, but you can't bind that skill to any pet skills. So it kind of becomes null and void. If you want to do like a pure pet master, you have to pick a skill that you will do damage with, in effect, and not even all skills of such a nature can trigger Raise the Dead. So it becomes a real nuisance in terms of figuring out how to make that skill work in a pet-oriented class or build that you're working on. And by the way, we just hit level 82, so that's pretty cool. Let's go. Is this worth putting more points into? Gives us 20% poison and acid resistance. Holy crap. Yeah, give me that. That'll get us to 80 when it's triggered, so that's perfect. And we'll spend the other point here. So yeah, I'm hoping with 1.0.0.4 they will open up Raise the Dead to binding it to pets, because pets can trigger a whole bunch of other skills, which is really cool. And kind of nice because they can do cool damage and extra funkiness in terms of just, like, for example, you can bind Hellhound to like Meteor Shower or something like that. So every time he attacks, he has a chance to trigger Meteor Shower, which is really cool. Me personally, I would prefer to bind Hellhound or like Briarthorn to Raise the Dead, because basically they kill stuff and just keep spamming. Like if you're doing a pet build, they do most of the damage for you, of course. So they will be out there summoning skeletons for you infinitely. Hopefully, I'm projecting, extrapolating here based on what they've posted on the forums so far, but I'm really hoping that ends up being the case. Yeah, my video's still recording. Sorry, I was tripping out there for a sec. So we've got both of the pheromone glands that we need, so let's go kill this chump together. I was almost tempted to try and gun it to the Amalgamation on camera together, but I don't think we'll make it that far in a reasonable episode time. But that's okay. We're gonna kill a fun boss here together. Alrighty. So this will be interesting. We've got the AoE to handle her phase 1 summons, I would say. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not too concerned with that. Get out of my face, would you? Bloody hell. So we've got that triggered, yeah, 80%. Awesome. Perfect. 80% poison resistance, that is. I was looking at... I realised that was completely devoid of context. Ouch! Some bitch. So now I can just randomly cast Doombolt. I don't even have to hit anything and it will heal me. So that's pretty cool. Not that I would want to just aim Doombolt randomly, unless I'm really in a pinch. Just cast it anywhere sort of thing. But no, it's probably not going to happen. Got a lot of heal spells now between that and the Ever-Living Klo0ga's skill. That's going to be cool. Build's going pretty good, man. Good vibes. See, I don't think the 1.0.0.4 patch will qualitatively change this build, but will definitely change, like I was saying, with that Raise the Dead thing I've been working on, as well as a lot of other stuff, I'm sure. It'll be kind of cool as well to see that kind of open up, because it may come up, other really cool builds and ideas may come through based on what happens there, so it's really exciting times. It's still, more and more build opportunities are opening up with every patch, which is really, really cool. We'll have to see what happens exactly, but I'm pretty keen to see it. Yeah, and that's about it. I thought I had another point, but then it just disappeared from my brain, and now I don't know what I wanted to say. So that's really good. Alright, come on, let's... Cat, not now. Okay, she summoned a lot of stuff. Go away, cat. Jeez, man. Yeah, there's more from up there. Classic. Alright, she's got poison shotgun. Seems to be a very common thing in Ultimate. So many things with poison shotgun attacks. Alright. If we can... I'm just trying to kill these ones that are coming up from sort of the north of us. In that extra passageway. Alright, now we can try to get close enough to drop a entangling vines. And a corrupted totem nearby her. So we can... because we can kind of do damage in absentia. Which is to say, without even being near her. By just putting vines and totems down. Which is really nice. And that should also ad hoc take care of any extra summons that she brings forth. So that's pretty nifty. Better drink an energy potion. Yeah, she's kind of down to a third health in her first form. Just keep zigging and zagging. Keep the totems and the vines up. Thank you, Falcon Swoop. Another totem. Oh, shotgun. Oh, nice. Yeah, there we go. Phase 1 is down. Okay. Let's get our vines out just slightly in advance. Hopefully she'll just run straight through them, which she did. I'm going to have another energy potion. Her HP is quite high. She's stuck. I've noticed this with a couple of bosses recently. It's probably just coincidence. But, yeah, I noticed it when I was fighting, what's his name? At the end boss of Tyrant's Hold. He got stuck on some of the, like, furniture around the room. And she got stuck on, like, some of the inanimate hives in this room as well. Oh, Jesus. Ah, that was lazy, Klo0ga. That's what I was talking about in terms of this build having... Oh, crap. I've ran myself into a corner. Jesus, that was close. That's what I was talking about in terms of this build being squishy. As long as you stay out of the range of things that can really hurt you, you're going to be okay. But I did not do that. I turned around at the wrong time, effectively. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. She's just about dead. Yeah, there we go. Whew! Had to make it difficult, didn't I? Okay. So what do we get? Something. We got a something. No, not that. This. Flamekeeper's jacket. Obviously not. Come on, game. And nothing. It was just the heroic chest from here. Alright, cool. Fair enough. Bada bing and bada bomb. How are we going for episode time? 17 minutes. I don't think we will make it to the amalgamation quickly enough. Like from the rotting croplands, it's up through there. I don't think it's feasible. I don't know what to do. But that's really all we need. You know what? We may as well. Let's make this a slightly longer episode. And I'll make a beeline for it. I'm not going to go and kill every last little thing. Like, I'll skip this bit. And we'll just sort of cut straight through to there. Oh, we may as well. I mean, what's the point of me killing it off camera? I may as well do a longer episode and let you guys see. Because I'm nice like that. Get 2-for-1 boss deal when you hang out with Klo0ga. It's pretty solid if you ask me. Yeah, if we can... There'll be a few things in here that we'll have to fight, yeah. I know it's a bit dodgy to cut corners like that, but... So we may miss out on certain hero spawns and whatever have you, and basically slightly hamstring ourselves in terms of loot source and experience and that sort of thing, but, you know, you can always go back and grind later. I can always come back and colour these things in on the map. Well, he's a hero. Speaking of the devil, heroes are the devil. Really dead, fool. You're getting absolutely shredded. Blueprint, Sovereign Shield. Hey, hey, hey. Not that attitude. Get out of it. Get out of it, mate. What kind of it's a green, yeah. I don't know that recipe, though, so that's cool. So, yeah, I'm not too particularly worried. And like I was saying at the start of this episode, I have a strong suspicion we're going to reach or get close to level 85 without even having to sort of be super focused on grinding and covering every last little corner of the map. And if I feel like I need to reach level 85, I'll go back and kill some more stuff. It's not like we're short of farming areas. That is faux show. Yeah, I think I've got a lot of mutated scales, but I'll pick it up anyway. Can't help myself. Can't he help myself? Hey, hey, hey. Stupid microphone. Oh, my input gain's at 100%. Don't know what the deal is there. Let me see if I can fix it. I shook my microphone a bit and I apologize, but that should make things a bit better. Oh, it's a lot better. Wow. Okay. That's where I want it to be. I just gotta make sure not to scream too much. Oh, get off with your fancy pants ethereal nonsense. Alright, they're all dead. Cool, cool, cool. What? Where am I? Okay, so that goes down there. Right. That skill's not ready. Oh, they're still not all dead. Yeah, it's this way. This way. How are we going for episode time? We're about on 20 minutes. So, that's okay. We're not going to be too over time. By the time we kill the Amalgamation, we'll be in like the 25-minute realm. That's fine. You guys get a bit of bonus content. I know I normally say that these things are meant to be sort of quick 10 to 15-minute updates, but we'll make this one special. I don't know. Because we're so close, and I was going to go and do this immediately after recording anyway, so yeah, we'll capture it on film. If you guys want to watch this far into an update video, then everybody wins. Can't complain. Oh, you guys busting down doors on me, huh? Chump heads. Dead. D-E-D dead. It's just right here, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's a lot of other things hanging about that we have to clean up, but no major trouble. Boom. Yeah, here we go. Just chuck some entangling vines. Clean up the ads first. Mwah-ha-ha. I can probably even put a... No, Storm Totem doesn't reach. But it will still fire over the wall. There's a hero in there too, man. Holy crap. Aether Blaze. Ether Blaze? Whatever his name is. Can you sit still and die? Seriously. I can't cast Devouring Swarm. Oh, I can in certain spots get Devouring Swarm over the fence. Haha! Nice! We'll go take care of the other side. I mostly do this just to take care of the ether clusters, because they can be super annoying. What am I casting Devouring Swarm for? It's not working, Klo0ga. Stupid head. Alright. Energy's pretty okay. Let's go. Here we go! Hiya! Hiya! Well, I meant to cast a Storm Totem, and I casted a bloody Doom Bolt instead. Good on you, mum. Why do I keep saying that today? I barely ever say that. It was an old ad here in Australia for Tip Top bread. I don't know if Tip Top's an international brand or not, or if it even exists here anymore. But yeah, their catchphrase once upon a time was "Good on your mum, Tip Top's the one." It's actually quite a confusing thing to say. Because Tip Top may be a very Australian way of saying, well, like, well done. Like, this thing is tip top. You did a good job. Well done, person. I don't even know what I'm doing. Hey, we killed it. Stealth Jacket of the Blind Assassin. Empowered Eye of the Beholder. That could be a good hat, actually. No, it's got chaos damage on it. It's not particularly relevant to the build, I don't think. It looks cool. And Gaze Weakness is a nice passive to have. But I'm probably not going to wear it. Have I not got enough spirit for it? 538. Hot damn. Well, tickle me. I don't even know what to say. Color me. I think it's color me something. That's the phrase I was looking for. Wow. Anyway. Boom. We did the thing, everybody. Let's zoom on in and call it an episode. Hope you enjoyed this slightly longer form update, so to speak. That was fun. Kill a couple bosses. The old 2-for-1 deal. If you enjoyed it, please do remember to leave a like down below, or drop a comment if you have any suggestions or thoughts or whatever else have you. I hope to see you in the next one. My name is Klo0ga, and you have a great day.